Hello, everyone. Nathaniel Gavronsky here, and I am at President James Monroe's gravesite. I've done a video on him before, and I'll repost that again in a moment. But I wanted to quickly shout out to today, April 28th, is his birthday. So he was born in 1758 on April 28th, and he was born in Virginia. And he's actually the third and last president to die on the 4th of July. So John Adams and Thomas Jefferson both died on July 4th, 1826. James Monroe died July 4th, 1831 in New York City, where he was living after his wife died. He was living with his daughter. Well, there was a person down here in Richmond, Virginia, which is where he's buried, that was trying to have like a circle of presidents. He's trying to have all the presidents buried in Virginia around in Richmond, and so he was able to get two of them. And he was initially buried in New York City because he was in fact a Virginian. His daughter agreed to have his body relocated down to Virginia, and this is where his final resting place has been ever since. He is definitely got the nicest spot out of this entire circle here. There's only one other president here, and the president's not a very popular one, so Monroe, all the spotlight, all the attention goes to Monroe. But one thing I wanted to point out, see these reefs behind me. So on the president's birthday, regardless of what president it is, even if they're unpopular, like the poor guy on the other side, I won't mention him because no need to. The current president of the United States sends people to the gravesite and lay wreaths. Usually it's done by people within the Navy and ancestors of that president, descendants, not ancestors, obviously, descendants of that president show up. So if you ever wanted to meet the descendants of a president, find out when their birthday is, go to their gravesite, and you can meet them. That's what I've done. I've met the descendants of practically every president. The only one you can't meet, like for sure, I mean, any of them there's no direct descendants of George Washington, but you can meet members of his family from his half-brother's line. So he had several brothers, and those children did live. In fact, there's even a House of Washington that still exists. If there would have been a monarchy and Washington was the king, the House of Washington would still stand. It does still exist, a House of Washington. But this is the area in which Monroe is interred. It's a very beautiful area. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then, like I say, this is his full tomb spot right here. But no, this is where he's at. This is where they leave the reefs at. So if you ever wanted to meet the descendants of a president, by all means, please come to their grave sites. And you can meet the descendants that are still around. Obviously, you can't meet any of Lincoln's, as his last descendant died in 1985. But this is a beautiful, beautiful spot. I hope everyone gets a chance to come and visit it. It's in Richmond in the Circle of Presidents. There's only two presidents here, but the only one we're talking about today is James Monroe because it is his birthday. And happy birthday, President Monroe. He's the last of the founding fathers to serve as president. He was vital in Washington's victory at Trenton. He was at the Battle of Yorktown. He served as the governor of Virginia several times, worked within the Articles of Confederation, did a lot of great things. I wanted to make sure everyone got a chance to see his grave real quick, and I'm going to post the video I did of him for his presidential profile here. I'll put it in the link of this one, and I'll just share it on the socials. So stay healthy, stay wealthy, and as always, stay wise, America, and happy birthday, Mr. President.